I'm Clarissa and welcome to this Pilates class. Today we're gonna focus on the breathing and then I'm gonna show you some exercises to lengthen and strengthen your whole body. Let's get it started.
Slowly going down on your mat, finding your neutral spine where your pubic bone is on the same line on your hip bones. And then finding your hands with the palms up, slowly going up to the ceiling. Breathe in to lift your fingertips into the ceiling, breathe out to drop it down. Breathe in and slowly drop your shoulder blades into the mat. And up, pulling up and releasing. And 4 and down. Breathing in up and breathe out down. And again and down. And then breathe in and then breathe out to go with your arms over your head. And then breathe in, breathe out to come back to the center. Breathe in to stay, breathing out slowly using the muscle underneath your shoulder blades. And then coming back. Again, going, pulling up and lifting. The arms are in a little diagonal. Collarbone are wide. And again. Going over, your thoracic spine is still touching the floor. Come back. And the last time lifting and going over. And then breathing out to come back to center. Slowly placing your hands with the palms up. And then from here, bringing your feet together. Breathe in to prepare. And then using the pelvic floor and the tummy to lift one leg in tabletop position. Breathe in to stay. And slowly going down. Breathe in, breathing out, lifting the other leg off the mat in a perfect tabletop position and then slowly going down. Again, pelvic floor and tummy are active through the whole exercise and slowly going down. Breathe in to prepare and breathing out. Lengthen the spine, keeping the neutral spine while we are moving the leg. And from here, lifting again the leg and then slowly going down. Now you breathe in and breathing out, lift your right leg off the floor. Breathe in to stay, breathing out, lengthening the leg in a horizontal line. And breathing, come back to tabletop position. Again, using the pelvic floor and the tummy, keeping your spine in neutral. And come back. Again. Breathing out, lift your belly button in and up. And come back. Again, long your spine in your leg. Coming back. And then again, lengthening, breathing out. And then breathing, come back. And again, lengthen. Placing your foot down. Breathing to prepare and then breathing out, lifting your left leg off the floor. Breathe in to prepare, breathing out. Lift your belly button in and up where you're lengthening your leg far away from your center. Come back, breathe in. Breathing out, zip up your abdominal muscle and come back. And pelvic floor and tummy for 3. Come back to tabletop. And lengthening for 4. Nothing is moving in the thoracic spine and in your lower back. And come back. Again, pelvic floor and tummy, lengthening the leg far away from your head and then slowly going down. And again, this time we breathe in, breathing out, we lift one leg again in tabletop position. This time we use even more the stomach muscle because we are also lifting the other leg off the floor. Feet together up in tabletop position. Breathing to stay, slowly breathing out, using first the stomach, then going down with the first foot off the floor. And then slowly going down with the other foot. Feet together again, breathe in. Breathing out, the other leg is coming up again in tabletop position. Breathe in, breathe out, the second leg is coming up. Breathe in to stay, keeping the neutral spine. And then slowly going down with the last foot that came up. And again, other foot down into the floor. Breathe in to prepare. Breathing out, first leg up in tabletop position. Second leg is coming up. Breathe in to stay. Breathing out, using the stomach muscle, slowly going and then slowly with the other foot down. For the last time, breathe in, breathe out, lifting one leg in tabletop position, breathe in, breathe out, and lifting also the other leg. Nothing is moving in the spine, slowly going down with one foot, and then slowly going down also with the other foot. Now bring the feet slightly apart, hip width apart, and then keeping the neutral spine, doing some little pelvic tilt, using the stomach muscle to scoop your belly button in and up until we tilt the pelvis and go back to neutral. And then breathing out, scooping your belly button in and up, rotating the pelvis. Breathe in, going back to neutral, massaging the spine. Let's go for 3. Pelvic floor and tummy lifting in and up toward the head. And then breathing, going back to neutral. And again, breathe out, rotating the pelvis, and then going back to neutral. We are not using the hamstring or the glutes, just the abdominal muscle to do this little movement. And again, pelvic floor and tummy in and up, rotating, little movement, and breathing, going back to neutral. This time, bringing the heels closer to the hips, and then again, finding a neutral spine, long spine, and then hands with palms up along the mat. Let's start with the scooping and slowly coming up in a spine curve this time. And breathing to stay in a long diagonal, breathing out slowly, going down with your sternum and ribcage, low back. And then the last one is the pelvis, going back to neutral, breathing. Breathing out again, scooping in and up and slowly rotating the pelvis. Coming up in a long diagonal position, wrapping the glutes around, and then slowly going down, releasing the sternum, ribcage, low back, and then finding neutral. And again, pelvic floor and tummy in and up, peeling the spine off the mat one vertebra at a time, collarbone wide, and then slowly going down with the use of the abdominals. And then finding neutral. Again, breathe in. Breathing up, coming up, rotating the pelvis, wrapping the glutes around, long diagonal, and then breathing out, releasing the ribcage and then the low back and the pelvis. Breathing, breathing out again, scooping the belly button in and up to come in a long diagonal, wrapping the glutes around. Breathing and slowly going down, finding again the neutral spine, and then again going up, breathing to stay, and then slowly going down one vertebra at a time until we find again the neutral spine. Now bringing the hands and arm in a T position at the side of the shoulders and feet a little bit farther from the hips, closer together, breathing to prepare, this time breathing out, lifting one hip and one foot off the floor to twist the spine from the waistline, breathing to stay, breathing out to come back to center, breathing and breathing out again, lifting the other hip and foot, keeping the knees together and the shoulders into the floor, come back to center from the stomach muscle, releasing the ribcage into the front, and again pelvic floor and tummy lifting and going to one side, breathing, breathing out again from the stomach. We are coming back to center, and again lifting one hip and one foot off the floor, and then coming back from the abdominal muscle into the center. From here, breathe in, breathe out, one leg goes up, breathe in, breathe out, the other legs in tabletop position. We do exactly the same. We breathe in to stay, breathing out to go to one side, and then breathing to stay. Now even more from the stomach muscle, we are coming back into the neutral spine, into the center. Again, going to the left side, rotating from the waistline, and then coming back from the abdominals. Breathing to stay. And again, zipping the abdominal muscle to go to one side, releasing the shoulder blades and the neck, and then coming back to center. Breathing, breathing out, going into the other side. Breathing to stay, and breathing out, stomach muscle, come back to center. And then breathe in, breathe out, one leg down, and breathe in, breathe out, the other leg goes down. And from here, bringing again the hands and arms along the mat. And then from here, slowly coming up from your side and going in a sitting position. Feet together, finding a nice and tall spine, and then placing the arms in a Cossack position. Let's go with the Cossack exercise. Let's breathe in to prepare, and let's breathe out to go to one side, twisting the spine from the waistline. Come back, breathe in. Breathing out to turn to the other side, and then breathing, coming back to center. Again, breathing out. Breathe in center, collarbone wide, and 4. And breathing into the ribcage, breathing out. And center, pelvis stays looking forward. And then coming back to center. And again, rotating from the waist and coming back. Last time to the left, rotating. And then breathing, releasing everything, and then slowly let's go and grab some small pillows, and then slowly going down back in the semi-supine position. We go down from the side, and then we place the pillows in between your thighs. From here we close the feet together, and then we place the hands along the mat with the palms up, finding again the neutral spine, and then this time using again the stomach muscle, but then this time we're gonna add again also the wrapping around the glutes. So breathing out, pelvic floor and tummy, and then wrapping the glutes around for 1. Breathing, releasing everything. Breathing out again, pelvic floor and tummy, wrapping the low glutes around without moving the spine and the pelvis. Breathing. Breathing out again, pelvic floor and tummy, and lowest fibers of the glutes. And release, breathing. And again, pelvic floor, tummy, wrapping the glutes. Breathing, release everything. Again, keeping the neutral spine where we are engaging the muscle of the stomach and the glutes, and releasing everything. Again, pelvic floor, tummy, glutes, release, breathing. This time bringing the heels closer to the glutes, feet always together. We're gonna come up and then repeat the same thing. And then pelvic floor and tummy, and slowly peeling the spine 1 vertebra at a time, as we did before the beginning of the class. And then we breathe in, we stay using the stomach and wrapping the glutes for 1. Let's stay breathing. Pelvic floor, tummy, low glutes for 2. Breathing. And again, stomach and glutes for 3. Release a tiny bit, and then engage it even more for 4. Release it. Again for 5. And release it. Last time, pelvic floor, tummy, glutes, breathing, and then breathing out, slowly going down with your spine 1 vertebra at a time until we find again the neutral spine. From here, taking off the pillows, and then slowly let's go into a sitting position. Let's grab another pillow, and then we need to find a really good size of pillows, because we're gonna go into the side and we need to have the head aligned with the rest of the body. So find if you want to put 1 pillow or 2 pillows so that your head is gonna be comfortable on the pillows. Let's find shoulders, hips and feet on the same center line of the mat. And then from here, let's bring the hand into the inside part of the elbow, and let's bend the legs in a 90 position. The feet are in line with the glutes. From here, let's breathe in, breathing out using the stomach, and then wrapping the glutes around to open just 1 leg. And then without tilting the pelvis, going back, breathing. Breathing out again using the stomach, and then going down. Nothing is moving in the hips and also in the ribcage. And then going down. Again, pelvic floor and tummy, we're working the rotators muscle of the right hip. And again, breathing out, using the corset muscle plus also the low fibers of the glutes. And again, and going down. And then this time lifting both legs up, and then breathing to go back down. Again, nothing is moving in the upper part of the body, it's just the hip that are rotating in the hip socket. And again, pelvic floor and tummy. And then slowly going down, using the breath. And breathing, going back to the starting position. Again, breathing out, rotating, using the stomach muscle. And slowly going down. And again, rotating, showing the inside part of the thighs and going down. And then again, rotating, opening these hips. And breathing out. And breathing. And then from here, let's go to the other side to do the same thing. Placing the pillows, and again, placing shoulder, hips, and feet on the same center line of the body. Making sure that the ribcage is lifting off the floor, just the shoulder and the hip are touching the floor. Breathing in to prepare, and then going for 1. And then breathing. We want to use the same sensation of wrapping the glute around, and then slowly going down. And again for 3, making sure we don't have any tension into the neck. And then slowly going down. And 5, keeping the heels together for the whole exercise. And again, breathing, going back. This time both legs coming up, nothing is moving in the upper part of the body. And then slowly going down. And 2, heels together and down. First the stomach, then the leg for 3. Slowly going down. And 4. And then slowly with control we go down. 5, lifting all the stomach. And then down. Again, pelvic floor, tummy and legs. Breathing, going back down. And again, rotating the thighs and down. And up, breathing out. And breathing to release the leg down. And this time releasing all the position. And then taking off the pillows. Let's move into a prone position. Let's place the feet together, a little bit rotated with the heels together and toes apart. And then let's place the hands underneath the forehead. We want to make sure that the low spine and the low back is long, is supported from the stomach and not dropping the floor. So making a long part of the low back. And then also before the exercise, we want to make sure we are wrapping the glutes around and keeping the shoulder blades also apart. Elbows away from each other. Long spine. And from here we breathe in, breathing out, stomach, glutes and shoulder blades. And then we are lengthening the chest away from the pelvis, keeping a nice and long leg into the back of the spine and coming back. Again, the stomach is lifting up and then the chest is opening up and then a little bit lifting, but the elbows are staying into the floor. And then we're going down. And again for 3. Lengthening the spine. It's not about lifting, it's more about lengthening and keeping the stomach in and up. And then slowly going down. Again, stomach, glutes, shoulder blades, lengthening the spine while we breathe out. And breathing in through the nose. And then breathing out through the mouth. Breathing to go back down with your head. And then this time stomach, glutes, shoulder blades. And then again lengthening. And then slowly going down. Again, stomach, glutes and shoulder blades. This time lifting also the elbow off the floor. without bringing the shoulders closer to the ears, but leaving the shoulder blades down. Going for 2. Strong stomach, lengthening the spine, long back of the neck, and then slowly going down. Again, we are gonna try to protect the low back so that we are lifting the stomach so much that we are not arching the low back, and then going down. And then the last time, lifting the stomach in and up, wrapping the glutes, chest open, and then slowly going down. From here, let's place the hands underneath the shoulder blades, stomach in and up, and then pushing yourself into a child pose position. Slowly placing the hands closer to the feet, trying to make the head closer inside the knees to round the spine. Breathing in, opening up the side and the back of the ribcage, and then breathe out to release it. Breathe in and out, releasing the shoulder blades and the head into the mat. Again, deep breath, and then slowly coming up, feeling the spine. The head is the last one. Let's go into the all-4 position. From here, finding the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Let's breathe in and then breathing out, using the stomach muscle to round the spine for the first cat stretch of the class. And then breathing, going back to neutral. Again, pelvic floor and tummy are lifting the stomach in and up to round the spine. We're trying to not use the glutes and the hamstring, but just the strength of the stomach to round the spine. Round, round, round. And come back to neutral. And then pelvic floor and tummy lifting in and up. Round again the spine for the last time and come back to neutral. This time we do the same, pelvic floor and tummy rounding the spine. When we get to the maximum, we go and we sit back into the heels, head and elbows down to the floor. Now the eye line is guiding the movement, and then we are lengthening the spine and then releasing back to neutral. Again, pelvic floor and tummy lifting up and rounding the spine, sitting back, head and elbows down, and then is the eye line guiding the movement, shoulders away from the ears, belly button in and up. And again for 3, coming up, rounding until the maximum, head and elbows, and then the head is going long, long, long until we find neutral. Last time, pelvic floor and tummy rounding the spine, the belly button is working, and then from here, long spine. When we are coming out is a breath out until we finish the movement, and then from here we release, and then we are going again back in a semi-supine position, and we are getting ready for our abdominal section. Let's go back, finding neutral spine, feet slightly apart, 90-degree angle between calf and thighs, and interlacing the fingers, placing it behind the head. Let's start. Breathing in to prepare, breathing out, pelvic floor and tummy to lift the ribcage off the floor. And then breathe in. The pelvis doesn't move, stays in neutral. Let's go for the second one. And then breathe in. Let's go for 3. Belly button in and up. Lifting the elbow, keeping the stomach muscle engaged, and down. And again, pelvic floor and tummy in and up. And down. And ribcage. And down. And again, lifting from the elbows, shoulder blades sliding down, and then up and down. Stomach even more in when we are lifting, and down. Breathing out, and breathe in, and breathe out, and breathing in. And then this time going up with one leg, and then let's go into the obliques, coming up and rotating into the side of the legs and going down, and then breathing out, lifting and twisting and coming back. Let's for 3, making sure we are lifting both shoulder blades into the floor. And 4, breathe out and breathe in through the nose. And again, breathe out and down, and breathing out and down. Stomach stays in, and then out, and then slowly let's come up for the last one, and going down, and then slowly placing the right leg down, and then breathe in, breathing out, lifting the left leg in tabletop position, everything into the other side. Breathe in to stay, breathing out, lifting and twisting, and then slowly going down, and again up, and twist left shoulder off the floor, and then slowly down, and 3, belly button in and up, rotating from the waistline. Again, the pelvis is stable, and 4, round and down, 5, belly button in and up, and down, and up and rotate, and down, and then last one, rotating and going down, and finally placing the left leg down, releasing the hands, release the pose, everything, and slowly let's come up in a sitting position from our side. Slowly, the head one is always the last one, and then feet together, hands at the side of the body, and then from here just lift the right arm up, and then placing the shoulder blades down, lengthening the body, and then going into the left side. Breathe in to stay, and then breathing out to come back. Changing the arm, breathe in, shoulders down, and then finding the length of the spine before to bend into one side. Left hip is staying down. Breathe in, and then breathing out, coming back. Again, breathe in, arms up, and then lengthen the spine to go to the side of the body. Breathing into the side of the rib cage, and then breathing out, coming back. Last like that, coming up, and again lengthen and bend. Breathe in, and then breathing out. Now a little variation. Breathe in, breathing out to go to the side, and then breathe in to stay, breathe out around the spine. We go all the way into the other side. Breathe in to stay, and then breathe out, coming back. We stay with the left arm into the ceiling, and then let's go again. Slowly let's round the spine all the way to the other side. Breathe in, and then breathing out, coming back to center. Breathe in, breathe out, lengthen the spine, elongate the side of the body, and then breathing out, going around the body, releasing all the tension. Breathe in and breathe out to come up. Last time, lengthen the body to go to the right side, left hip stays down, and then breathing out all the way around, placing the arm, breathe in, and then breathe out to finally come back. Let's release everything, shoulders and head, and then let's go to stretch a little bit. Let's go into our side. Let's place knees and heels at the edge of the mat, and then let's place the shoulders a little bit forward than the hips. Head into the floor, and let's go with some big circle to release the shoulder blades for 1, and then breathing, coming back. Lengthen the spine, open up the right shoulders, and then come back. Let's go for 3. Open, 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 and then coming back. Take all the space, like if you want to touch the edge of the room where you're in. And then last time, going far away, releasing the shoulders, releasing everything. Take big breath, and then coming back. Let's switch into the other side slowly, and then finding again good alignment. Shoulders into the floor, hip into the floor, and then knees in 90-degree angle. And then again, breathing in, big circle with the fingertips. And again, big breath, breathe in. far away, even farther when we rotate, making sure that we are opening up the left shoulder. And again, 3. And breathe out. And then again, 4. And big circle. Last time, 4, 5. And then breathing out. And then from here, coming back slowly into the semi-supine position, finding a neutral spine. And then from here, placing the right ankle on top of the left knee. We're gonna stretch the glute. And then place your hands behind the knee. Let's stay there to stretch. Taking big breath. In and out. Breathing in and out. Releasing the neck, releasing the shoulders, feeling how the rib cage, breathing in, gets bigger, and then slowly release. And then releasing everything, let's switch side. Making sure that the hips stay aligned when we are doing this stretch, that we are not twisting our hips. And then try to release also the pectoral muscle, the front of the chest. Even if we are holding the back of the leg, we are not creating tension into the neck or shoulders. Big breath. Feeling the head super heavy into the mat. Same for the shoulders, releasing everything. From here, slowly let's bring both legs up, flexing the feet into the ceiling, and then very slowly opening the legs to stretch the adductors. Even here, we can release everything. The low back in this case is touching the mat, and we can close our eyes to take big breath. Try to release the muscle in the inside of the thighs. Breathing in and out. In and out. Releasing everything. And then slowly bending the knee and then closing the knees together, hugging your knee into the chest. Taking a deep breath. And then I hope you like this class. Thank you for practicing with me, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.